Cleveland Browns. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. You know, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Big strike downfield to Judy. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes out to the left. On the left side, finds Fannin. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow. It puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Dante Kent with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's going to have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he cuts it back right. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
It's caught left side by Mitchell. A little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Second down now, 7 to go.
The Steelers' 25-yard line.
Come on.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Catch made by Austin. And they get this down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers' 1st down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That one connects. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers lower the deficit to a single possession. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Ready?
Getting out of the pistol here. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's Judkins on second down. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. Back Cougar 19. Vikings 18. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
Here's Milton, first and 10. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their early lead to 13. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Rodgers here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be third and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers throwing on third down. He fires one deep down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Come on. Let's go.
It's Judkins on the counter. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns swell their first quarter by 6.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Steelers 7.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Rodgers set to pass. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Now Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a small chunk off that lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes one defender, and he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man, right at the 25 to end it. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag! Cougar 19! Steady!
It's an option right that begins this drive. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go!
Junkins running between the tackles. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. It's this to OBJ. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Result of the play.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
Throwing deep towards the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
That fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Around a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out at, I call it, about the 12-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw is Rogers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 19. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Rogers. Austin's there to haul it in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Again, Rogers. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bob, what you're going to do is just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
We'll get it at the 9. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on. 65 Cougar Knights.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
Third and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Prime getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So that brings up 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Well, he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. A big 34-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down throw by Rodgers. Makes the grab downfield. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the red zone now. For the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. He got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game in the 1st half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns beginning their drive here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready!
John Kitts up the middle. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
To his wide out, it's a screen. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ready? 31-yard line.
18 cards.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Take it down back at the 34-yard line.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Judkins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Okay, break.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Cowboy 80.
It's another 4. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Viking 18.
Brings up third and goal.
They just get the play off. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Blitz coming for Rodgers. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Going again, it's Rodgers. It's his running back. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. He's got it to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All set up now for first and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. throw here out of the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 19. Wilson on a slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. He manages a gain of 8 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Again, Rodgers. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Come on. Set. Gotta get out. 65.
Play fake. It's Milton. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throwaway.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready? Hawk 70. Check. Ready.
And again, he's taking it on the option. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a third down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. About a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
Gain of only a yard.
Dragon 60.
It's fourth down.
Cut 19.
Looking to throw. And they got home. Sent him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah at the 20. Will not get a pick 6. He's out of bounds just shy of the end zone.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Into the screen pass for Judkins. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Got it. Ready?
Now from back at the 7. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kent on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's touchdown about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it up. And the Browns are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Start on the ground. It's Ford. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Oh, now a rattle and it's loose. And they get it back. A huge play continues. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. He takes it back to the 10, and now, partner, they're going to take over with an excellent opportunity to score. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Hasn't been close. And that's a pick for a touchdown. The Steelers now within one score in the fourth. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Ready, set.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go.
Here's Milton, first and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready, go.
Milton going to throw again here, second and 10. He rolls to his right. Now he takes it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Milton now on third down. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. In disaster averted, he knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Is this clean at the 30? Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood and infield.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once, and especially on these short to intermediate throws, they count on those being efficient and effective.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that's such a good feeling as quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Get it. Ready,
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it down to the 33. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland, first down.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. It feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cup. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's 4. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They throw outside, and they might throw this again. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. Ends with a touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14.
49. Steelers 35.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hits, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, with more interceptions.
They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Working inside the red zone. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets them the 2 points.
49.
Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
On the set.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set. Bronco 80.
It's an option give to Junkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Browns are lining up to punt. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Back to throw. Johnson once more. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here he is to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
2nd and 10, still at that 15-yard line.
50. Hey, you block over here.
One final shot here. And with no time left, they make the connection in the end zone. Touchdown! And now they can win this game. I still can't believe they actually did it, Brock. One final play, and they get the tying touchdown. And now they can win it right here.
Y'all want to joke about the NFL being scripted? Fine, go ahead. Because it's hard to beat this kind of script. Such an incredible finish to this game. And all they need now, like you said, is that point after touchdown.
And the kick is up, and it's good. The win on the line, and he knocks it through. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments